Houston, Texas, the site for the Magic. The big man who can do a little bit of everything. NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Jonathan Isaac is out there at Duncan, and it's Wagner in at the 3. And for the Rockets, out on the perimeter, Green and Gordon. Then it's Christian Wood, and it's Wall, and it's Garuba in at the 4-man position. And when you look at the regular season, Chris, was there a part that was more difficult at the start, the middle, the end? Where?
Yeah, Kevin, the physical toll, I think around All-Star break. That's when it gets the hardest, though. But you get a little bit of space after, you get refreshed, and then you're ready for the home stretch.
Fultz against Gordon. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
One goes on Wood. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Magic.
And so he makes both from the line.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
All against Fultz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Chris, at this point in Wall's career, what are you seeing from him in terms of his mindset?
Like I said, Kevin, you don't get recognition as a point guard if you don't win. Well, he's all about team success right now, looking for that elusive chip. Still one of the quickest guys in the game. I mean, Wall's speed, it comes in handy on both ends.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wagner's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's tipped.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Fultz against Wall. Here's Garuba. Another miss by Houston. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
And that seems about right. I mean, last season was one that both of these teams would like to forget. They got beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
Green bounce pass. Wood passes to Green. Gordon inside. He's defended by Wagner. And it's Gordon missing.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Here's Fultz. And he banks in the layup.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gordon kicks to Wall. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Magic. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
And that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
Wall looking it over. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Green finds Gordon. Here's Garuba. And the pass to Wall. Over Fultz. The Rockets again can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
An awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Okeke comes in for Wagner. Suggs, he's checked in for Ross. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Green. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Green. Duncan, the pass to Suggs. Tice against Anthony, and the shot goes in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Porter. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Anthony on the wing. To the middle. Duncan kicks to Anthony. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now, here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. For the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities, and that's something that started early on in his life, and honestly that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
And so in the game for the Magic, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner, and it's Duncan in at the 5 spot. And Chris, one change we're seeing now, a lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. I mean, if you're 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times if you have game. I mean, you got to win. But I love to see how players who do it effectively, inside and outside. I mean, think about Embiid. Think about Jokic. I mean, on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game. And I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now. So I think it's going to come back.
Rockets trailed by 13. Green up on top. He's guarded by Ross. Wall, no luck.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Gordon against Isaac. Outside Gordon. Left side, Wall. Puts up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And with the talk that MP wants a trade, he denied any of that being true, but the rumors still linger.
Well, MP wants to keep the focus, GA, on the court. It's clear he doesn't want this to be a distraction at all. Here's Wall. That one wide left. Isaac outside. Pass to Ross. To the inside. And Duncan with the basket on the assist from Ross. Duncan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise.
And so it's Orlando out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Tiny and impressive effort here today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Garuba in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Gordon dishes to Green. Outside, Wall. Over Ross. Wall's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Green bounce pass. Fultz against Wall. Isaac with the steal. To the paint, here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Garuba. Knocked away. Isaac outside. Pass to Ross. Inside. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
You can count on Wall's playmaking ability. He's a talented passer.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Here's Wagner, guarded by Green. Orlando moving the ball around. And Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got 14 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
All with it, 10 points for him. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Let's go. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
The Magic have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. No good on the free throw, so both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. No one near Wall as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target. 13 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And so it's here.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Orlando, Carter out there with Duncan. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Anthony in at the 1. Here's Carter. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 15.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. And Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Garuba the pass to Tice. Count that bucket.
Daniel Tice.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Ross. Duncan right side. Back to Ross. 5 on the clock. Here's the pass to Anthony. Launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Anthony.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Ross kicks to Anthony. Back to Ross. Over Tice. Kept alive, Carter. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should.
Fultz finds Wagner. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Fultz looking around and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And as you said with Carter, he's got a long way to go to be a stretch big.
His mid-range game is strong too, Kevin. Not quite comfortable past the line. Nice floor.
Here's Wall. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
I like that intensity. Wall won't be denied on these type of drives too.
Pass to Ross. Fultz against Wall. Ross on the wing. Passes it to Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Drains the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Magic.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and
see you next time.